welcome everybody. It is Saturday. Let's go. We are in for some more underdog drafts, baby. It's Saturday. We're feeling good. CM Punk shirt in the house. Let's go. Best in the world. That is why I'm wearing the CM Punk shirt today, because I am the best in the world at underdog drafting, and I'm going to prove it again tonight. Anybody who wants to go up against me, let's go. Let's fucking go. You want some? Come get some. All right. So, title of the video though is talking about stacks, on what you guys think about what is the best stack in fantasy football right now based on ADP. All right. The poll right now is looks like it's just a 50-50 right now. So I put on there Burrow, Chase, Goff, Amon-Ra, Herbert, Ladd, or anybody else stack. And I'm gonna plead my case here. Let me plead my case on why I think Amon-Ra Goff is the best stack in all of fantasy football in 2026. All right, let's knock out the Chase Burrow thing. I really love Chase Burrow. I actually love those players, but I think Burrow is going so high in drafts, and so is Chase. Chase is going at the 3 overall. Burrow's going in like the 5-6, you know. But you can get Goff way in like the 10th, 11th, 12th round in the drafts, along with St. Brown at 6 or 7. I genuinely think Goff is going to throw for over 40 touchdowns this year. That is my like crazy pick. And I know it sounds impossible, but I think he can throw around 40 touchdowns this year, given that Monty isn't there anymore. So I've been drafting a lot of Goff lately. I've been coming around to Goff a lot, you know, in fantasy football, because he goes so late in the draft. I'm not drafting Goff early or anything, but I think as far as like ADP value, if he falls to ADP, I think Goff is a tremendous pick. I don't know what you guys think, but we're going to start getting into the draft. Once again, hey, we need a little appetizer, okay? We need an appetizer, so we're going to start with the dollar little Dalmatian, okay? So we're going to do the little Dalmatian, the dollar one. This might fill up really fucking fast, so I am going to count down for 20 seconds. If anybody wants to hop into the little Dalmatian with me, make sure you hop in when I say 15 seconds, because I believe there is a 15-second. I've actually noticed there might be like a 17-second overlay. All right, so hop in when I say 17 seconds. I'll count down from 25, okay? So have it ready to go. We are going to hop in the dollar little Dalmatian just as an appetizer. Hop in when I say 17 seconds, okay? I'm going to count down from 25, though, okay? All right, let's go. 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we are going to hop into the little Dalmatian. Hopefully you guys can get in with me. Hopping into the little Dalmatian dollar draft. All right, let's go. Get it rolling, baby. Game time, schmame time. Let's see who's in this lobby. See if anybody we know that made it. No, I don't think I recognize anybody, but we do got Champagne, Off the Walls, us at the 1-3, PK Coolers, Popsicure, K-Dub, Zeko, Roth, Nez, Beard Break, Callaway, Wobberstock. All right, here we go, baby. About to get things rolling. Hell yeah. I'll be right back just to get something to drink real quick, but Thank you. Accidentally put myself on mute again. We're back, baby. We went with Jamar Chase at the 1-3. I know I was just talking about Jared Goff and St. Brown as a better stack. I still think that. I still think Jared Goff and St. Brown is the best stack in fantasy football in 2026. But if I'm at the 1-3, just give me Chase, But I do genuinely think Chase and St. Brown is a lot closer than we think as far as fantasy football wise this year. But I'll definitely take Chase all day in that range. So give me Chase. Give me Jamar Chase. And then Nez is in the draft, baby. What up, Nez? You're at the 1-9. 1-9, he goes CeeDee Lamb. All right. Let's see what his next pick is. CeeDee Lamb with his first pick. Then he goes Malik Neighbors. Okay. All right. All right. Getting risky. Getting risky, baby. We got a fucking dollar drink from Wendy's. This is the zero sugar mellow yellow citrus twist flavor, baby. Mellow yellow citrus twist, zero sugar. Hell yeah. Let's go. All right. And then, about to be back up on the clock. Let's see here. All right. About to be back up on the clock. We'll figure out what we want to do here. I do like to get different, especially in the dollar drafts. So we went Jamar Chase. It is so hard not to take A.J. Brown here, though. Fuck, man. It is very hard not to go A.J. Brown. Very, very hard not to go A.J. Let's do A.J. Let's do A.J. Brown. I know that might not be a unique build to start out, but we'll get a little different in our third pick. But A.J. Brown falling there, I just want A.J. Brown, man. Like A.J. Brown, so his receiving profile, he was on the Eagles for all those years, and the Eagles never passed the ball. Yet A.J. Brown was still considered like a top 10 wide receiver in fantasy football. So the fact that he's going to a high-powered offense that is going to pass the ball a lot, like I just want some A.J. Brown, man. Like he could go nuclear, or he's at least going to go nuclear like a couple weeks out of the season. So give me A.J. Brown, man. At this next pick, I definitely want to walk away with a running back. So I wonder if we just reach on Brees or Kyron. Don't want to go Zay. Let's take a reach. Let's reach on Kyron. Unless there's another running back that we want to reach on. I think I just want to reach on a Rams offense. So if I'm going to reach on a player, let me reach on a Rams offense in Kyron Williams. So we start off the draft. Jamar Chase, A.J. Brown, Kyron Williams. All right. Let's see how the rest of the draft goes. All right, so looking at the chat right now, it is a three-way tie right now. What you guys think is the best stack in fantasy football by ADP? We have Burrow, Chase, Goff, St. Brown, and Lad Herbert all tied 33% apiece. So you guys are pretty much split right now when it comes to the best stack in fantasy football. Let's see here. Still 33% right now for both of them. All right. All right, let's see what Nez does here at this next pick. So he goes Emeka Egbuka. So 3 wide receiver start for Nez. I love it. I like it. I love a 3 wide receiver start. It's a little bit different, towards the end of the draft down there. So Nez goes CeeDee Lamb, Neighbors, Emeka Egbuka. He's getting different, bro. I like getting different. It's getting freaky. Nez goes 4 wide receivers straight. Okay. I love it. I love it, Nez. I love it, bro. End zone party getting freaky. Let's go. That is what I'm talking about, man. You're in it to win it. You got to be different if you want to be first place in the dollar draft that everybody's going to be into. So you want to get different teams. You want to get different styles. I don't mind the 4 wide receiver start. Let's hope the rest of the draft, works out your way. But I think it's a risk willing to take. So all right, about to be back up on the clock here. You got Kyron, Jamar Chase, AJ Brown. I already got a bunch of Scatabo lately. I think I want to avoid Scat for a little bit. Let's go. Let's go with. Fuck, do I just go Scat? Now let's go Basehall Tootin. Yeah, let's go Basehall Tootin. We don't draft a lot of Tootin, and I just want to mix with them. I want a little bit of mix with Tootin. Okay, so we're starting out the draft a little bit unique. Kyron Williams, Tootin, Jamar Chase, AJ Brown. It's a very unique start. I think on this back turn, I'm hoping I can get Jameson Williams. I do not draft a lot of Jameson Williams, so I think I want to grab him here. Perfect. He does drop to us. I will take JMO strictly for best ball upside. And I didn't get St. Brown, but I do think I want a piece of the Lions offense, and maybe I can stack later with Jared Goff. So let's do Jameson Williams. Hopefully Nez doesn't snipe me on Goff. Please, Nez, later in the draft. I would like Goff to stack with JMO later in the draft. That is my goal. So Jamar Chase, AJ Brown, Jameson Williams, high-powered top three. Any given week, those guys can drop 25 bombers. So I love those three wide receivers. Running backs, Kyron Williams. The Rams are going to score a lot of points. Give me Kyron. Give me in a high-powered rushing offense. Tootin, if he's a starter in Jacksonville, he could have a lot of touchdown upside. So give me Tootin. A lot of the touchdowns went to Trevor Lawrence last year. So there's a lot of touchdowns that could have went Tootin's way. So if he's a starter, give me that upside there in that man. All right. Oh, that's not you. Oh, okay. Nez is in here? Okay, cool. Cool. I didn't know Nez was a huge creator. Okay. Hell yeah. Well, it's pretty cool. Drafting with Nez, he's getting unique, with the 4 wide receiver start. So that's pretty cool. I do like freakiness. I like freakiness. And a 4 wide receiver start is freaky. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always a big proponent in just being different. Especially when it comes to the dollar drafts. Because the dollar drafts, dude, you're just trying to get first in reality, you want to draft different types of teams. I do really like getting different. And we'll see how his draft goes out. If he drafts 4 straight wide receivers and it looks good, maybe that is a strategy we got to look to, man. Maybe that is something that we need to experiment with. Right now, we started with a 2 wide, 2 RB, 1 wide. So 3 wide receivers, a full house start. I love our start right now. We'll see how the rest of the draft plays out. But I do really like the way that we started the draft so far. And once again, we're in the dollar little Dalmatian. So we're getting some dubs here. Hopefully we can get the 20,000. All right, let's see here. About to be back up on the clock. I'm not in love with the QBs here. I'm not in love with the running backs. Let's just go. Let's go upside of Quentin Johnston as one of our receivers. So we'll start off Jamar Chase, AJ Brown, Jameson Williams, Quentin Johnston. I want a piece of the Chargers offense, so I couldn't get Ladd, so give me Quentin Johnston. And I couldn't get Amari Hampton, so just give me Quentin. I want a piece, something. I want a little nibble of the Chargers offense, so give me Quentin. And that might give us an excuse to draft Herbert. So that's another reason why I was like, maybe it gives me an excuse to draft Herbert, my boy here. I think we are going to go Herbert, though. I kind of want Tucker Kraft, though. So it's either Tucker Kraft or Herbert. Tough choice, but let me go Herbert because I'll at least feel really comfortable with that QB as my QB1. And he stacks up with Quentin Johnston. I think we played that fucking perfectly, bro. I think we played that perfectly. We got Herb to stack with Quentin Johnston, and Quentin Johnston's our wide receiver 4. Really cool. Then we got Jamar Chase, AJ Brown, Jameson Williams, Kyron Williams, Basehall Tootin. I love this draft so far. I love the start. I don't know what you guys think, but I love the way that we started our draft here. I think it's pretty fucking good. Pretty fucking good. We starting off hot, baby. We're starting off fucking hot. Best in the world in the house. Okay? Best in the world in Underdog. Let's go. Welcome to Icky Thicky's Fantasy Football Lab. We just dominate drafts around here. Okay? This is fun. We're gonna have a long stream though, guys. I guess I might as well put in the poll what our next draft should be. Let me put in the poll what our next draft should be. But I think we're dominating so far. Ended it really freaking well. All right, let me make a poll. What should we draft next? All right, we can either do another dollar Lil Dalmatian, or we can do a $5 puppy. We can do a $3, a normal $3 10 man. 10 man would be interesting. $3 10 man. Or we could do I'm okay with trying out the $20 Pitbull if we want to get freaky. I'm okay with trying out a $20 Pitbull if we want to do it. But, all right, put that up for grabs for you guys to vote on. Whatever you guys vote on, we will do one of those. All right, Herbert, Kyron, Bashaw Tootin, Chase, AJ Brown, J-Mo, Quentin Johnson. Let's see who we want to go with here. No on tight end. No on QB. Don't feel great about those receivers. I think we want to go running back. Let's lock in J.K. Dobbins. J.K. Dobbins could have some pretty nice touchdown upside. I've been drafting J.K. Dobbins a lot. I know he hasn't necessarily had a lot of spark weeks, but if we think the Broncos are going to be good, J.K. Dobbins could have a Javonte Williams-like season as far as like a lot of touchdown upside. So give me J.K. Dobbins. Justin Herbert, Kyron Williams, Baseball Tootin, J.K. Dobbins. Jamar Chase, AJ Brown, J-Mo, Quentin Johnston. All right. About to be back up on the clock here. I think if we want Goff, we might want to take him. If we want him. So I'm okay with reaching on Goff if it means that I just know I have him. Wide receivers. We could go Golden. Diggs. Golden and Diggs is interesting. Golden is actually really interesting. Maybe we should go Golden. You know what? Let's go Goff. Like, we don't really know if Golden is actually going to step up. So let me just go with the guy that I know is going to step up. And once again, we just got our Jared Goff stack, baby. Jared Goff with J-Mo. I feel great. I feel great about it, man. That's in the thumbnail. I mean, I know the thumbnail has got Jared Goff and St. Brown. But Jared Goff and J-Mo is just as good. Listen, the Lions are going to have an easy-ass schedule, bro. The Lions are going to have a super easy schedule. There's going to be a lot of shootouts. The Lions' defense is fucking ass. So, give me a piece of Jared Goff with Jameson Williams. We did put in the chat, if you guys want to vote on what draft we should do next. You can either do the $1 Lil Dalmatian, $5 Puppy, $3 10 Man, or $25 Pitbull. So let me know what you guys want to do. Whatever we vote on, we will do that draft. So, hell yeah. All right. So, Nez, let's see how Nez is doing. So, Nez goes 4 wides, CeeDee Lamb, Neighbors, Ibuka, Tedero McMillan, and then Bucky, Tyler Warren, Tucker Kraft, Trevor Lawrence, Matthew Golden. Pretty interesting start. So he's basically going really lackluster RB. I mean, it can work. It's just an interesting strategy for sure. So we got Goff and Herbert. We're fucking good on QB if anything happens at QB. About to be back up on the clock here. We might need to look at wide receivers. I don't feel phenomenal about the RBs that are coming up here. Tight ends, not really feeling these tight ends, but QB, we could go Baker and just lock in 3 QBs and be good. But I do have just so much confidence in Herbert and Goff that I kind of just don't want to draft one. So let's go Debo here. Debo Samuel as our wide receiver. Then we'll see how the board plays out. I kind of want to go Dalton Kincaid. Yeah, I kind of want to go Dalton Kincaid. But pretty open to anything here. Running back, we could go Keaton Missile. Keaton Missile is an option, actually. Keaton Missile is a very good option here. Should we do it? Yeah, I think so. Give us Keaton Missile as our RB4. Kyron Williams, Baseball Tootin, J.K. Dobbins, and Keaton Missile. Let's go. Feel great. I feel great about that. Jared Goff, Justin Herbert, we're stopping at QB. We're good with those 2 QBs. I'm very confident that one of those guys could be a top-end fantasy QB every single week. So feel great about that. I love it. Fucking love it. All right. So we'll then we're still voting on what draft we should do next. So feel free to vote in the chat on what draft we should do next. We can either do the Lil Dalmatian, another Lil Dalmatian dollar, a $5 puppy, a $3 10-man, or a $20 pit bull. So whatever you guys want to do, I will do next after this. And we can all maybe hop into a draft together. All right. So Nez is in this lobby. Nez goes a a 1 RB build so far. So we went CeeDee Lamb, Neighbors, Ibuka, Bucky, Tyler Warren, Tucker Craft, Trevor Lawrence, Matthew Golden, Bo Nix, Aaron Jones. So definitely needs Aaron Jones to stay healthy, which is an interesting bet, I will say. And we'll see how the rest of the board plays out here. So, next pick, Denzel Boston, passing on RBs here. All right. Let's see what we should do here in their next pick. We don't need a QB. No more QBs. Tight end, we may need to look at. I'm okay with going Dallas Goedert if he falls to us. Running back, I'm good. Wide receiver, I'm okay with Rashid Shaheed. There he goes. Travis Hunter is interesting. Goddard just went, which kind of sucks. Yeah, that kind of sucks. I think Travis Hunter is always going to be an interesting click. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about him. But just give me the bet that Travis Hunter isn't like fucking doo-doo. You know what I'm saying? So give me Travis on the Jacksonville offense. Then coming back here, I think we do need to go tight end. I almost want to go Gadsden, but I know that might seem like a reach for Gadsden. I don't have a whole lot of Brenton Strange, but we just drafted Travis Hunter, so I don't feel phenomenal about going Strange. I kind of want to go Juwan Johnson, man. Juwan Johnson could eat it up. So, wide receiver, I do love Flournoy. I love me some Flournoy. You guys know I love Flournoy. Should I just go Flournoy, man? It's tempting. Just lock in elite receivers. Let's do it. Let's lock in Flournoy. I got a problem. I got a problem drafting Flournoy all the time, but I don't care. I don't care. I'm an addict. Give me Flournoy. Chase Brown. Jamar Chase, AJ Brown, Jameson Williams, Quentin Johnson, Deebo Samuel, Travis Hunter, Ryan Flournoy. Amazing wide receiver room. We can damn near just stop right there, honestly. I feel great about that. I feel pretty good. So I think we'll have opportunity at tight ends later in the draft. Maybe we could get Gadsden for the stack, which would be pretty fucking nice if we can do it. We'll see how the end of the board goes. So, pretty nice so far. Pretty legit. Oh, yeah. Best in the world. We're rolling, baby. We're rolling tonight. Pretty good draft so far in the dollar Lil Dalmatian. Oh, baby. So fucking good. Zero sugar, mellow yellow with citrus twist added onto it. Hell yeah. Oh, that's so good. So fucking good. Make sure you guys vote on what draft we're going to do next. I'm cool with whatever. All right. Let's see how Nez is doing here. Because he did go Bucky as his only starting RB. Goes Aaron Jones, Jaden Blue, Tank Bigsby. Interesting. It could work out. It's just really risky. He definitely needs an injury. So, all right. About to be back up here on the clock. We got Herbert and Goff. No more QBs. We're set with those two as long as they stay healthy. Kyron Williams, Baseball Tootin, J.K. Dobbins, Keaton Mitchell. We could use another RB for sure. I'm okay with drafting another RB. A wide receiver room though. Chase Brown, J-Mo, Quentin Johnson, Deebo, Travis Hunter, Flournoy. I feel really fucking good about that. I really want Gadsden for the stack with Herbo if Gadsden falls to us. That's my first choice. Don't want wide. Running back. I'm okay with the bet on Sharp, but let's lock in Gadsden for the stack with Herbo. And what is Zach Charbonnet's injury right now? Is he ever going to come back? News. Okay. Not terrible news, I guess. Not the worst news in the world. Should we go Sharp? I think I kind of want to go Sharp. Because if we were to make the championship, right, we're going for first. I think you want Sharp in your lineup just in case he comes back and gets those touchdowns. Let's go Charbonnet. Kyron Williams, Baseball Tootin, J.K. Dobbins, Keaton Mitchell, and Zach Charbonnet. Hell yeah. Really good draft so far. We're rolling, baby. Really elite wide receiver room. Elite QB room. How many picks do we have left? We got 3 more. So maybe we'll do a 2-5. 2-5-7-4. This might be a team I go for tight ends, man. Depending on how the tight ends fall. I'm not against it. Because we could do double Rams tight ends. Potentially. Mix in a Greg Dulcich. Not crazy huge on Dulcich. We just need touchdown upside from our tight ends this late. I might get crazy and do both Rams tight ends and then both Chargers tight ends. Why not? Might not be a bad strategy. With the team that we have, it might not be a terrible strategy, honestly. Like with our specific lineup. So let's hope that Terrence Ferguson drops to us. We'll do Fergie and then Kobe. Fergie goes. Shit. All right, we'll just lock in Pat Freiermuth if he falls to us. I would have done it though. I would have legit just drafted both Rams tight ends and both Chargers tight ends, and just had a 4 tight end build. I'm not against it, man. Not against it. So, about to be back on the clock. Hopefully, Freiermuth falls to us here. We really need Fryer. There it is. Pat Freiermuth on the team. Kobe Parkinson ain't bad to just throw like a Hail Mary on. I'm okay with Njoku, honestly, too. Maybe Njoku is just our 3rd tight end, and then we're good on tight end. Maybe I avoid Parkinson. Is there a wide receiver we want? Or no? Let's do let's lock in. Let's do Evan Ingram, actually. Let's do Evan Ingram. Evan Ingram is very interesting. He's a very interesting player that could have some decent upside if he just actually fucking gets on the field and plays. So Gadsden, Pat Freiermuth, Evan Ingram. And then we'll have one more pick after this. We could go an 8th wide receiver, another running back. I'm not against going George Halani now. Now that we have Zach Charbonnet. Like, what? Because the thought process there is like, what if DeVariant Price goes down, you know? Key late game running back. It's not like a terrible way to look at it. I don't think. If we were to draft George Halani with Zach Charbonnet, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. Our wide receivers are great already. I think I don't draft a lot of 7 wide receiver builds, but I'm pretty comfortable with my wide receivers right now. And I'm open to a 6 running back build. Honestly, I'm open to it. Yeah. Or we could go tight end and go with one of these guys. We could take a shot on Michael Mayer. I don't mind a shot on Michael Mayer a lot of the time. Kobe Parkinson is interesting. Yeah. Halani with Sharp. Should we do it? Maybe, just maybe. What other running back? Vidal, but I'm not a huge Vidal guy. I'm really not. Michael Mayer could have some touches here. Let's do Michael Mayer. Michael Mayer. I haven't drafted a lot of I don't think I've drafted any Michael Mayer, but Raiders are going to run a lot of 2 tight end sets. So let's take a shot on Michael Mayer here, given our tight end room. So, ended the draft: Justin Herbert, Jared Goff, Kyron Williams, Bashal Tootin, J.K. Dobbins, Keaton Mitchell, Zach Charbonnet, Jamar Chase, A.J. Brown, Jameson Williams, Quentin Johnston, Deebo Samuel, Travis Hunter, and Ryan Flournoy. Tight ends, Gadsden, Pat Fryermuth, Evan Ingram, Michael Mayer. So, pretty solid. Pretty solid team overall. All right. So, about to get into another draft. You guys did vote for the $5 puppy. Okay. So, we will get ready to draft in the $5 puppy. The puppy 3. All right. So, when you guys are ready to draft in the puppy 3, we can get going, man. The puppy 3, baby. Oh, it's so fucking good. All right. I'm going to count down from 25 seconds. I would hop in when I say 17 seconds. I've noticed that it's more of a 17-second delay. But, all right. When I say 17, you hop in. All right. So, going to hop in 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, hopping into the $3 or the $5 puppy. We're in the puppy. $5 puppy. Hop in. We got some spots open. Let's roll, baby. Hopping in the $5 puppy. Let's go. $5 puppy. We got spots open. Let's go. $5 puppy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We are in the $5 puppy. Waiting to get filled, and then we're going to get rolling, baby. Here we go. Game time, schmame time. Fuck yeah. It's Saturday. We're ready to roll. $5 puppy time. Let's go. And we got one spot left in the $5 puppy. All right, we are filled. Let's see who made it. See who's in this lobby. We got Alex Undermanners, Dury, Elijah, Durneritos, Molar Man, Big Dog, JCC, Red Sox Patriot, and Honolulu Bolo Server. All right. If any of you guys are in this lobby, let me know. We got the 1-3 again. Jesus Christ. We got the 1-3 again. We might have to mix it up here. We can't go chase again. We definitely cannot go Jamar Chase again. Because we went Jamar Chase last time. So we gotta mix it up, you know. Since we just drafted Chase last round. Puka's still fighting for a contract. I don't mind Puka at all. Yeah. He's still fighting for a contract, so that's something. Say Brown's interesting. God damn, dude. Chase just gets so many targets. It's so hard not to go Chase. It's really hard not to go Chase. Let's just go Chase. But we'll get a little bit different. Chase's analytics are so fucking through the roof. Let's just go Chase at the 3 spot. And we'll see how the draft goes rest of the way. Oh, yeah. Jamar Chase at the 1-3. Hell yeah. Ready to roll, baby. Hell yeah. Might make a new poll here. So... Who wins MVP 2026? Burrow, Herbert, Caleb, someone else. Who wins MVP in 2026? Aw, yeah. About to be back up on the clock at the 103. See who we go with here. Got Jamar Chase, first round. Second round is going to be... kind of want to go Bow Wow if he drops to us. He does not. Okay. I think I want to go double wide. I do draft a lot of Malik Neighbors already. Devontae Smith is just a bona fide stud. D. Smith. And let's go with... yeah, let's go with D. Smith. See how the board falls. Jamar Chase, D. Smith. First two picks. Then... let's probably take another receiver. Let's try the 3 wide build. Unless we want to go Breece Hall. I'm not against going Breece at this spot. Yeah. Not against going Zay or Garrett Wilson either. I think I want to go Garrett Wilson. Just to be different, let's do Garrett Wilson. So Jamar Chase, Devontae Smith, Garrett Wilson. There probably is barely any teams that have Garrett Wilson with Jamar Chase. So that's the reason why I want to go Jamar Chase there. Or Garrett Wilson. So Jamar Chase, Devontae Smith, Garrett Wilson. I mean, our team's kind of scary, right? Chase, Smith, Garrett Wilson. Very interesting team. All right. Jeremiah Love falls, okay. Buka, Kyron, okay. Josh Allen, I don't normally take a lot of Josh Allen. I'll take him if he falls. Waddle, Tet. Interesting. Luther Burden. Get on the Luther Burden hype. I don't really want Josh Jacobs at all. He just scares me. Josh Jacobs really scares me, man. Cam, I'm willing to take a risk on. But Monty is interesting. I don't mind Monty too much. Devontae. Yeah, I don't mind Devontae. I don't mind Mike Evans. I know we drafted Tootin last time, so kind of just don't want to go Tootin again. Just to be different in these drafts. We'll see how the board plays out. We'll see how it plays out. I'm okay with pretty much any of these guys here. Yeah, we'll see how it plays out. Blammo. Hell yeah. Running back is falling hard. Holy shit. Very interesting. It's making us want to go double RB, right? This is how it's going to go, you know? Do we just go double RB? Especially if a scat falls. Yeah, let's go scat. Let's go scat as our RB1. Wow. I didn't expect that to happen. We'll do it. We'll do it, man. Chase, Devontae Smith, Garrett Wilson, and Scatabo. Very unique start. There probably are no teams like ours in this format already. So, can either go fourth wide, get a second running back. I just love the upside of Travion, man. It's hard for me not to draft Travion all the time. But I do like Adams a lot. I do love the touchdown upside that Adams brings every single game. Wow. We got some decisions to make here. Let's do Travion. Cam Scatabo, Travion Henderson. Jamar Chase, Devontae Smith, Garrett Wilson. Let's go. Shooting for first. We shoot for first place, baby. That's all we do. So yeah, some of these teams, any crazy picks? Any crazy picks? Not really. Nothing abnormal. I'm pretty much the only abnormal one. Went Garrett Wilson super early in the third. So Scatabo fell to me in the fourth, which is really, really nice. Really nice value. Very, very nice. So hell yeah. Oh. Bucky drops really fucking far. Wow. There's a 4 RB team over there. All right. See how the board falls. I would love Drake May if he falls to us. I'd love Rome. I'd love Tyler Warren. Any of those three. I'd fucking love to have. Joe Burrow ain't bad for the Jamar Chase stack. Wow. Do we go another wide, though? before a wide receiver dries up too much. Is Tony Pollard an interesting click? Do we risk it and bypass QB? I think I want to go Tony Pollard. Let's go Tony. Let's go Tony. And then Scat, Travion, Tony Pollard. I don't mind it whatsoever. And wide receiver, I think I want a fourth wide. Unless Burrow, I guess, drops to us. Maybe. Maybe. We can go that route. J Herb. I know I dropped too much J Herb already. So I don't know if I want to go that route. QJ DK. We already drafted QJ last round. Alright, so Burrow goes. I think I just want to lock in DK. Unless we want to go Tucker Craft. But yeah, let's go Tucker Craft. Tucker Craft, tight end. I think Tucker Craft can be tight end 1. So let's do it. Tucker Craft. Hell yeah. I'd love to have Rico if he falls. Jay Brooks. DK. Josh Downs is interesting. Got a groin injury. That's scary. Laporta, I'm fine with. J Herb, you know I'm fine with. Could go double QB on this back turn, though. Maybe we lock in 2 elite QBs. Then give us the upside that we need. Could go Dart, Bow, Jared Goff. And potentially hope that Jordan Love falls to us in the third or the next turnaround, maybe. All right. About to be back up on the clock. DK is falling. Holy shit. Something happened to DK? No way Justin Herbert falls to us, right? There's no way. Herbert in the late 8th? No fucking chance. No fucking chance. Holy shit! Justin Herbert fell to us in the fucking late 8th? Oh my god. There's no fucking way. Am I crazy right now? The late 8th round? That's where Justin Herbert is going now? Holy shit. Fuck yes. Yes! Yes! Justin Herbert in the late 8th. Let's fucking go. Holy shit. Fuck yes. Oh my god, I feel so much better about my team now. Wow, that changed everything. Holy shit. No way that just happened. No fucking shot. That just happened. Wow. I am astonished. Holy shit. That's crazy. That's insane. Wow. Crazy. I almost just want to bypass QB now. Holy shit. I can't believe that just happened. Can't believe that just happened. Wow. Wow. Give me Dart. Give me Jackson Dart. Holy moly. Got Herbert and Dart. Let's go. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Holy moly. I can't believe that just happened. Wow. I can't believe that. We got so fucking lucky. How does fucking Justin Herbert fall to the late 8th? Justin Herbert to the late 8th round? Oh my god. Dude, Dak went in the early 7th and Justin Herbert went in the late 8th. Holy shit. Crazy. Fucking wild. No way that just happened. No way that just happened. Can't believe it. Wide receivers. Craziness. Absolutely crazy. Wide receivers. Well, we got 6, 10, 13. Dobbs ain't bad. Higgins. Shaheed. Not too shabby. Not bad, not bad. He did have a lot of targets, so I think I want Shaheed and Debo the most. Yeah, I think I want Shaheed and Debo. Unless Jordan Mason falls to us, I'm okay with that as well. Keep Missile is interesting. I do love me some Keep Missile. Very tempted to go Keep Missile. Quarterback, not so much. I think I'm fine with Herbert and Dart. All right, we got a choice here. Do we want to go Shaheed or Debo? And do we want to go Keep Missile? Let's lock in Debo and see how the board falls. Yeah, let's lock in Debo. Jamar Chase, Devontae Smith, Garrett Wilson, Debo. And then, we'll see how the board falls. Might do Shaheed, might do Keaton Missile. I think I want to do Keaton Missile just for the upside, but I do have a lot of Keaton Mitchell already. So I think I should probably go Rashid Shaheed. But yeah. Yeah, let's do Rashid Shaheed. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do Rashid Shaheed. Rashid Shaheed. Let's do it. Jamar Chase, Devontae Smith, Garrett Wilson, Debo Samuel, Rashid Shaheed. At wides. Herbert Dart. Hell yeah. I like our team so far. I like it a lot. I mean, there's a world where Keaton Mitchell could fall to us, so I don't mind those picks that we did. Coker would be interesting. Stribling would be interesting with Debo. Travis obviously is always an interesting player to look at. Mark Andrews at this point isn't terrible with the touchdown upside. Travis Kelce as well. Malik Willis, if he falls back to us, I'm fine with that. With the third QB and Malik Willis. Andrews goes. Coker goes. Not looking phenomenal, but that's okay. Boston goes. Okay. All right. All right. Travis Hunter, Malik Willis. I do like any of those picks right here, though. Dude, I'm going Malik, bro, for a third QB. Yeah, fuck it. Malik Willis. We'll go with him. We'll go Malik. Running back wise, definitely probably got to get creative here, but I think we can hold off a little bit on RB and draft Travis Hunter. I just want to bet on Travis Hunter, man. I think that's all it is. Tight end, though, I don't have a lot of Juwan Johnson. Yeah, let's do Juwan Johnson. Juwan Johnson, Tucker Kraft. Lock him in. Hell yeah. All right. Herbert, Jackson Dart. Herbert, Jackson Dart, Malik Willis, Cam Scatabo, Travion Henderson, Tony Pollard, Jamar Chase, Devontae Smith, Garrett Wilson, Debo, and Rashid Shaheed. I don't mind going crazy at tight end, honestly. If we go Gadsden, really powerful tight end. Ooh, I want to go Flournoy if he drops to us, though. I like Alvin Kamara. Yeah, those are the players I want if they drop to us. Cam Ward, Burrow, Bonix, May. This dude only has one QB. Shuck. Jesus Christ. JCC is fucked. Red Sox. Red Sox is fucked. It's only got Lamar. Good luck hoping Lamar stays healthy the whole year. Flournoy, Kamara. I'm okay with either of them. We should probably go Kamara, but yeah. All right, we're forced to take Kamara. Alvin Kamara. Get on the team. Then we'll do. We could probably stop at tight end, honestly, and just hope that Juan Johnson does good week 11. I have so much confidence in Tucker Kraft that I'm not really worried whatsoever about tight end. Quarterback, we're good. So we got 3, 5, 9. Yeah, let's draft some wide receivers. 6, 10, 13. Let's go with. Let's lock in Keenan Allen before somebody drafts him before us. I know it's like a huge reach, but just give me Keenan Allen, man. Like, he might go to a team. He had 122 targets, which is crazy last year for being his age. Just give me Keenan Allen. Give me Keenan Allen at that spot all day, every day. I don't care if it's a reach, man. Dude, he had 122 targets at his age last year. None of these fucking receivers are even sniffing like 80 targets. Even in their peak years. Like, they're not even sniffing 80 at this range. So, give me Keenan Allen, dude. Like, it's crazy. Like, Keenan Allen is way too low on ADP. Once he joins a team, he's skyrocketing. He had 122 targets last year. And people are calling him washed and old. If he's washed and old, he would not get 122 targets. Like, he is old. He might be washed, but if he's getting that crazy amount of targets, like just take him, especially that late in the draft. He could be in a good situation too. So give me Keenan Allen as my wide receiver 6. Herbert, Dart, Willis, all great upside RBs, all have rushing upside. So we're going to be good every single week at QB. Running back, Cam Scat, Travion, Tony Pollard, Kamara. This is definitely a risky RB room. Scat needs to stay healthy. Travion needs to carve out a starting role. But Travion and Scat have elite fantasy upside. And the fact that we got him so late feels pretty good. Tony Pollard, we're just hoping that Tennessee is a better team this year. And Tony Pollard could keep up. And then Kamara, it's in the Kellen Moore offense. He's going to have some upside there. So we'll go Kamara. All right. About to be back up on the clock. Could go another running back. I don't mind going another running back, honestly. I'm keen to take Sean Tucker at this point. If we do a 5, that'd be 8 wide starts. It's not terrible. I don't mind going Tucker, honestly. Sean Tucker has done it before, as far as has some spike weeks. When the starting running back goes down. And I don't trust Bucky's injury. So, Sean Tucker as our RB5. Feeling really good. Feeling really good about that. And then we'll just draft wide receivers the rest of the way. We'll probably go. I actually really want Torrey Horton with Rashid Shaheed. I know that sounds weird, but like we're basically banking that one of those Seattle receivers has a spike week occasionally. And especially if JSN goes down, they will. So I kind of want to go to Rick Horton here at this next pick. I would go Ted Hurst, but Devontae Smith is one of our key receivers, and he has a Week 10 bye. So I normally try to stay away. My strategy in underdog drafts is you can have the same bye week players, but you want to stay away against your top guys bye weeks. So like Jamar Chase, Devontae Smith, and Garrett Wilson. Those are my three pillars. So the rest of the wide receivers, I don't want to have those specific bye weeks. So like when my stars are off, I have a bunch of wide receivers that can potentially fill his role, if that makes sense. Like I don't care if I have 3 week 11 bye guys that are like super low on my board because I'm not expecting them to start anyways, if that makes sense. So when they're on bye week, it doesn't fucking hurt whatsoever. You only want like the bottom end guys to be different bye weeks from your top guys, if that makes sense. Because we're not expecting the bottom guys to be in our starting spot whatsoever. We just hope that they step up when our top guys are on bye week. I hope that makes sense. I hope I explained that decently at least. But it is like a strategy that I really like, you know. I love, like if I draft Jamar Chase, Devontae Smith, and Garrett Wilson and hold off on receiver for a while, I don't want to draft the rest of my receivers anywhere close to those bye weeks there on bye week 6, 10, and 13. All right, so we could go, what is it, last pick? Could go another wide, could go another tight end. I kind of just want to hope that Juwan Johnson's not ass and can hold up week 11. But like realistically, the tight end position isn't going to score that much points anyways. We would rather just bank on Tucker Kraft. So give me a wide receiver that could have pretty big upside. Ted Hurst keeps falling, man. That's interesting. He is an interesting click here at this point of the draft. Could go Darnell Mooney because of stack with Dart. I mean, he's gotten targets before. Maybe we do take a shot on Mooney. Let's take a shot. Let's take a shot on Mooney. Darnell Mooney. As our final pick. I don't normally ever draft Darnell Mooney, so I'll mix him in. So, end of the draft, Justin Herbert, Jackson Dart, Malik Willis. Running backs, Cam Scat, Travion Henderson, Tony Pollard, Alvin Kamara, Sean Tucker. Wide receivers, Jamar Chase, Devontae Smith, Garrett Wilson, Debo Samuel, Rashid Shaheed, Keenan Allen, Torrey Horton, Darnell Mooney. Tight ends, Tucker Kraft, Juwan Johnson. Felt really fucking good. Feels really fucking good. All right. Yeah, I'll be back here in a little bit to do one more draft. So I'll be right back. See. Actually changing plans. I think I'm gonna end the stream and then I'll be back tonight at about maybe 10 p.m. Maybe 10 p.m. tonight or so. 9 p.m. 9 or 10 p.m. I'll be back on. So I'll see you guys tonight. Peace.